Delhi NCR is facing, viewers. The Aravalli range, one of the world's oldest mountain range and North India's natural shield against desertification, is under threat, not from nature, but from a change in its definition, courtesy the courts. A new classification now proposes that a landform will be recognized as part of the Aravalli only if it is 100 meters in height or higher. Now, on paper, it may look technical. On the ground, it is completely devastating in terms of its impact. And by this definition, only 8.7% of the Aravalli range qualifies, instantly stripping the remaining 91.3% of its legal identity as Aravalli. So what happens next? Quite simply, over 90% of the Aravalli will no longer be counted as Aravalli at all, and therefore no longer protected. That opens the door for large-scale mining, real estate activity, and irreversible ecological damage. Environmentalists warn this is not just about hills or forests, it's about the survival of North India's climate balance. If the Aravalli dies, experts caution that vast parts of North India could edge towards desertification. The question India must now ask is stark and urgent. Can we afford to redefine and destroy our first line of environmental defense? Join the Save Aravalli campaign, ladies and gentlemen, and we have, in fact, activists who's part of this Save Aravalli campaign. Mr. Chetan Agarwal is joining us on the broadcast. Many thanks for joining us. Now, there are enough crises, that North India is facing today with smog, with pollution. Now, to top it all, we have another problem that is, what I would say a death sentence for the Aravallis. Help our viewers understand what are your demands, what can be done to save the Aravallis?
Okay, I can give a little bit of background. Sure. Basically, the Supreme Court of India has been seized and very concerned about illegal mining, rampant illegal mining, right from the early 2000s. There have been judgments which have banned mining around Delhi, first in Haryana and Gurgaon and Faridabad, and then in Alwar and Rajasthan. In 2002, 2004, 2005, 2010, and 2018 onwards as well. So these judgments have basically told the states that you have allowed rampant illegal mining. So kindly control the mining, and till you don't control the mining and come up with a rehab plan, we will not allow you to mine all over the place and allow you to give new licenses for mining. So this is the background. So when in 2002 these orders were issued, Rajasthan mining department in their kind of wisdom came up with this idea that Aravallis are only the hills which are more than 100 meters high, in perhaps a bid to kind of overcome these judgments. So they floated this norm. When the Supreme Court saw this, they were kind of very concerned, and they asked the Forest Service of India to do a full delineation of the Aravallis. So FSI did a delineation, and they found that in 15 districts of Rajasthan, there are basically 1 crore acres under the Aravallis of 40 lakh hectares. And basically, it was a comprehensive kind of assessment, but that did not suit the mining department of Rajasthan. And basically, this is the battle between mining department of Rajasthan and the FSI definition. And unfortunately, in the most recent months, the Supreme Court set up a committee, and the committee, which is chaired by the MOEF, has chosen to back the mining department of Rajasthan's definition, which has also been endorsed by the Haryana government. And that's why, and the court has kind of basically accepted this claim without interrogating it at all. They took it at face value. And that's why we reached this position.
Right, sir. And